Hey, what's up, guys? I haven't done this in a while. Got here one of the Bibles that I got. I don't read it too much anymore, though I probably should. There's probably so much more in here I've yet to. No, not probably. There's so much more in here I've yet to discover, but I'm gonna do something a little different. I haven't done this in a minute. We're just gonna randomly flip this open. All right, so we're gonna open this up. Ooh. Alright. Ooh. Make sure it don't fly out. There we go. Alright, what do we got? This is something I used to do in the beginning of my walk with God. Alright, so this is Amos 6. Go ahead and read it. Never read this before. I think I've read like maybe a couple scriptures out of this book, but see what we got. Drink some water real quick. Woe to you who are complacent in Zion, and to you who feel secure on Mount Samaria, you notable men of the foremost nation, to whom the people of Israel come. Go to Calneh and look at it. Go from there to Great Hamath, and then go down to Gath and Philistia. Are they better off than your two kingdoms? Is their land larger than yours? You put off the evil day and bring near a reign of terror. You lie on beds inlaid with ivory and lounge on your couches. You dine on choice lambs and fattened calves. You strum away on your harps like David and improvise on musical instruments. You drink wine by the bowlful and use the finest lotions, but you do not grieve over the ruin of Joseph. Therefore you will be among the first to go into exile. Your feasting and lounging will end. The Lord abhors the pride of Israel. The sovereign Lord has sworn by himself, the Lord God Almighty declares, I abhor the pride of Jacob and detest his fortresses. I will deliver up the city and everything in it. If 10 men are left in one house, they too will die. And if a relative is to burn the bodies, comes to carry them out of the house, and asks anyone still hiding there, is anyone with you? And he says, no. Then he will say, hush. We must not mention the name of the Lord. For the Lord has given the command, and he will smash the great house into pieces, and the small house into bits. Do horses run on the rocky crags? Does one plow there with oxen? But you have turned justice into poison, and the fruit of righteousness into bitterness. You who rejoice in the conquest of Lodamar, and say, did we not take Carnaim by your own strength? For the Lord God Almighty declares, I will stir up a nation against you, O house of Israel, that will oppress you all the way from Label, Hamath, to the valley of the Rabbah. Dang. Well, every message can't be all peaches and cream, can it? But if anyone knows anything about God, and you read through, especially through the prophets, yes, you see a lot of say that. How do I say that? How do I say that, huh? A lot of punishment. A lot of judgment. But also, if you read through, like especially in Job, when Job goes through all that he goes through, it's not very pleasant. And there is a reckoning between God and Job. But Job and his faithfulness is what saved him and his lineage. Who can wrestle with God, you know? I did. Oh, I did. I wrestled back and forth with him. Lion of Judah. Yeah, I'm not perfect. I got a lot to learn. Got a lot to learn. I love it, you know, because I love learning. Let's see. Let's do one more, huh? Nice. Oh my God, no way. It's Job. At the end. It's the epilogue. After the Lord had said these things to Job, he said to Eliphaz the Temanite, I am angry with you and your two friends, because you have not spoken of me what is right, as my servant Job has. So now take 7 bulls and 7 rams, and go to my servant Job and sacrifice a burnt offering for yourselves. My servant Job will pray for you, and I will accept his prayer, and not deal with you according to your folly. You have not spoken of me what is right, as my servant Job has. So Eliphaz the Temanite, Bildad the Shuhite, and Zophar the Naamathite did what the Lord told them, and the Lord accepted Job's prayer. After Job had prayed for his friends, the Lord made him prosperous again, and gave him twice as much as he had before. All his brothers and sisters and everyone who had known him before came and ate with him in his house. They comforted and consoled him over all the trouble the Lord had brought upon him, and each one gave him a piece of silver and a gold ring. The Lord blessed the latter part of Job's life more than the first. He had 14,000 sheep, 6,000 camels, 1,000 yoke of oxen, and 1,000 donkeys. And he also had 7 sons and 3 daughters. The first daughter he named Yemima. The second Keziah, and the third Keren-happuch. Nowhere in all the land were there found women as beautiful as Job's daughters, and their father granted them an inheritance along with their brothers. After this, Job lived 140 years. He saw his children and their children to the 4th generation, and so he died, old and full of years. That's what's up! Thanks for that confirmation. Yeah. Trust God. Trust the things he tells you. You know, when you hear from God, I don't know, I guess it's different for everyone. Everyone's got their own connection, you know? For me, I don't hear a voice. I don't dream most of the time. Sometimes I have visions, but you want to know most of the time what it is? It's a knowing that comes over me. It's a knowing of certain things. And through my walk with Christ, I've learned to trust it. Because the things that I suspect are the things that the knowledge and everything that comes over me, especially before I even started reading the Bible. He was teaching me. And That's what he would have me do. Flip it open randomly, and it would be something to confirm his word to me. So he's always faithful. Just as God speaks cryptic, so do I. But not many can fathom the depths of the words that I use, or the energy that I put into it. And that's okay. As long as I know, and God supports me, I'll be okay. Much love, guys.